Hey YouTube, Shukan here with a review of the Xros WarGreymon release. The very first in the Xros line, which we all assumed would be Digimon, but apparently will encompass Medabots and whatever other digital kind of things they want to throw in here. So, quick look at the box. So we've got WarGreymon in big letters in case you don't know who WarGreymon is, as if you'd buy it without knowing who it is. A nice sketch of WarGreymon here, Xros right here, Digimon Adventure logo down here, the Toei animation symbol, Bandai, Crest of Courage, Xros, the packaging information here, since we've got a nice picture of WarGreymon down here, and then it says right here, you can revive impressive scene with a lot of joints and ultimate modeling. I love English. It's awesome. So, take that as you will. We've got WarGreymon looking pretty epic back here. The fact that he has fists, his back, the front. Option parts. His Terraforce little sphere going on here. Xros up here. So, let's go ahead and get him open. I'm going to go ahead and just take the two things out, since that's all that's in there. And I'll go ahead and just slide it back in the package. There are instructions included in case you need instructions for an action figure. So we'll just go ahead and set that back up here. Alright, so let me say this to start. He's very, very floppy. Some of his joints aren't bad, but there's just so much on this figure that moves that it almost becomes more of a pain in the ass than it does cool. So basically, just to go over everything that moves, we got his head on a ball joint here and his neck, which is fine. And his panels back here, I guess they're wings, are on a ball joint. I would have much preferred just a slider back here, but they're on a ball joint. The arms are on a sort of ball hinge kind of thing. The shoulder pads are on a swivel, a double arm joint. These are loose. There is no peg or anything. It's just held on there due to the fact that the hands are bigger than the space allotted. So those wiggle around. Same thing over here. These move. His crotch plate moves, so you can look there if you're into that kind of thing. I don't know, fuck. A single joint, it might be a double, but there isn't enough room. And the legs are on a ball joint. And then the waist and chest right there. So lots of movement on this figure. Like I said, lots of joints. And there's certainly lots of joints on this figure. And that, I think, kind of hurts it in the long run because, well, for me in particular, this shoulder right here, I don't know if it's just because if you take a look at this shoulder, if you can see in there, compared to this one, the little stick that it's on is protruding out a little bit more, and it's basically a floppy mess, whereas this one I can kind of hold up. This one pretty much has no shot in hell of ever holding any sort of weight, and the shoulder pads are just so fucking floppy. And then these are all over the place, and it's an awesome figure, but I just can't really say too many good things about it. The sculpt is spectacular. Look at that head. The head is absolutely gorgeous. The sculpt's gorgeous. The chrome on the claws here is absolutely awesome. We haven't had chrome in anything for a while now. But Japan loves their chrome. See the Transformers Henkei line. So, it's understandable, but there's just so much going on that it just becomes a bit of a hassle, particularly with this loose joint. I might take him apart and see if I can figure out what's wrong with his joint, but that'll take some work, and I'll let y'all know how that goes. But anyway, focusing more on the figure itself, it is really, really gorgeous. The sculpt's good. The paint is absolutely spot on. I have no real paint mistakes or detailings. The crest of courage back here is printed on really, really nice. I see no color problems. I see very nice gold paint. This is what should have been used on Key Emperor. The skin tone's good. Everything's really good. It's just those flaws in the joints themselves are kind of bothering me. I'll take a look at the Terra Force or Nova Force, depending on how you're going. Ball, again, painted really good. A nice mixture of chromey, red, orange, and maybe a little bit of yellow in there somewhere. Basically, how this works is the one on the box shows him like, kind of like he's like peeing the Terra Force or something. There's little slots right in here on his claws, and you just go ahead and fit those in there, and they're supposed to fit well, but given how floppy mine is, it just doesn't really work all that well. See Dawson Rider's review for a WarGreymon review done right, because my figure is just so floppy that it can't hold this at all. Yeah, he's too floppy. But as seen in Dawson Rider's review, it does stay in there well if your figure doesn't suck. So to get these off, just unplug his hands like you were switching the hands of a figure art, and then pop out the hand, and then just have that sit here, and then plug the hand right back into the joint, again, like you would a figure art. And there you go. WarGreymon's going to punch the shit out of you instead of claw the shit out of you. So I'm just going to kind of leave him like this and call it a day, because I really don't want to start repeating myself more than I have already. So, overall, he's a very, very, very fantastic figure. Just basically kind of ruined by loose joints, too many joints, and just an all-around floppiness. MetalGarurumon, I doubt will have this problem because it's a four-legged thing. I guess that's all the more reason to fuck it up, but I've got a little bit more faith in MetalGarurumon. Omegamon / Omnimon is the next one coming up in February. He's very expensive, very big, and I've got a little bit more faith in him than I do WarGreymon. I think if the figure wasn't so floppy and things were just held in better, particularly the shoulder pads and the claws, I probably would have been a lot more pleased with the figure. But the way mine is right now, I just can't really recommend it, particularly for the price compared to what you get. But it looks really nice, so if you're lucky enough to get a figure that doesn't suck, Dawson Riders is actually fairly good, then it was definitely worth it. But if you get one like mine, I just can't recommend it, really. So take that as you will. Your mileage may vary, and good luck if you do pick it up. Hope you get a good one. Hope you get one that's better than mine. So you can check out our written review at ridersrangersandrambles.com, bringing the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. So take care and have a great one. Bye.